Okay, hello everyone. I'm Pragati Singh. So here I'm gonna start the first lecture of Metamorphic Geology. I hope you guys get more information from this video. So let's get started. So first of all, what is a metamorphic rock? The word metamorphism comes from the Greek word that is meta. Meta comes for after and morphs matlab forms. So metamorphism means the after forms. The pressure, temperature that applied on any rock, and after that the form that comes, that formation process is known as metamorphism. In geology, that refer to changing mineral assemblage, texture, because there is a recrystallization has been involved in the whole process with the help of pressure and temperature, and chemically active fluid that has been situated in the porosity and the pores of the rock. Metamorphic rock started out as some other type of rock but have been substantially changed into their original igneous sedimentary or earlier metamorphic form. So any kind of rock that can be a sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock, or it can be also a igneous rock. And after, when a certain amount of pressure and temperature will be applied on that rock will change into the metamorphic rock. The partially melted rock is a transition between metamorphic and igneous rock called migmatite. The borderline of the temperature and pressure where a rock lie between the border of igneous and metamorphic rock, that is known as migmatite. The partially metamorphosed rock is a transition between metamorphic and sedimentary rock is known as geolite. So the boundary of temperature and pressure between the igneous and metamorphic rock is known as migmatite rock formation, and the boundary of sedimentary and metamorphic rock formation is known as geolite rock formation. The rock metamorphosed from metamorphic or sedimentary origin is known as parametamorphism or metasedimentary rock. So if the parent rock is like sedimentary or metamorphic, so the rock that has been metamorphosed known as parametamorphism or metasedimentary rock. For example, pelite shale is metamorphosed from the slate and Semitic sandstone to quartzite calcareous. Now, pelite is a term applied for metamorphic rock derived from the fine-grained, largely clay-bearing sedimentary rock. The parent rock is also known as protoliths. So we can see the protolith here is fine-grained rock. Now the parent igneous rock can be basic or acidic in nature. For example, dolerite is a basic igneous rock, undergoes metamorphism to form amphibolite, and granite is acidic rock. And yes, if the parent rock is protolith rock is igneous, then the term that will comes after the metamorphism of that the igneous rock will be known as orthometamorphic or meta-igneous rock. So we need to know that if the parent rock is igneous and metamorphic or sedimentary, so what term will be used for that. Now we will move towards next. Original rock that has undergone metamorphism is called protolith. Protolith is the original rock, and after the changes of because of pressure and temperature and external fluid, that rock is changed to a new metamorphic rock. So note that diagenesis and weathering are also a change in the form of occurs in rock. So that is also a change that is related to sedimentary. In geology, however, we restrict diagenesis process to those which occur at a temperature below 200 degrees Celsius and pressure below about 300 megapascal. MPa is here megapascal. This is equivalent to about 3000 atmospheric of pressure. Metamorphism therefore occurs at temperature and pressure higher than 200 degrees Celsius and 300 MPa pressure. So this is the boundary line of the temperature and pressure in the formation of sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Rock can be subjected to these higher temperature and pressure as they become buried deeper in the earth. Like we know, if we go deeper in the earth interior, so the temperature get increases and the pressure of the overburden rocks get increases. So the metamorphism process always happen in the inside of the earth, where the pressure and temperature follow within the range of more than 200 degrees Celsius of temperature and 300 megapascal pressure. Rock can be subjected to these higher temperature and pressure as they become buried deeper in the earth, as we know now. And what is the process? The upper limit of the metamorphism occurs at a pressure and temperature of wet partial melting of the rock in the question. So once melting begins, the process change into the igneous, process changing into of igneous rock into the metamorphic process. There is partial melting, there is recrystallization, like exchange, lots of reaction gonna happen. We will study those things, we will know about those things further in the upcoming lectures. During metamorphism, the protolith undergoes change in texture of the rock and the mineral makeup of the rock. So there is no combinedly mineral changes, like the whole rock mineral don't gonna change, but the composition got changes because there is redistribution of the elements in the inside of the rock because of pressure and temperature. So these changes take place mostly in the solid state and are caused by the physical or chemical condition, which in turn can be caused by the things of burial. Burial means inside the earth with the overburden pressure, any rock is known as burial, dabawa. Tectonic stress like folding, faulting, these are kind of tectonic activities that can create stress. Heating by magma or interaction with fluids. So if there is any kind of hydrothermal fluids, volcanic fluids, magma, so these kind of fluids can increase the temperature of surrounding rocks, and that can lead to metamorphism of the rock. So these are some normal causes for the metamorphism of the rock. Okay everyone, so thank you for today. We will continue this lecture again with a lot of more information about metamorphic rock, their formation, their texture, reactions and everything. And we are following for that the standard books of the metamorphism. So thank you.